game, you know? I think the losses that kill your mentality the most are, let me set all this shit up, are the losses where, like, take for example when we watched the Adominus vs Snoot games. There was a game where Adominus did like a really kind of cheesy-ish opening, and he did a lot of damage to Snoot, and then Snoot followed it up with an all-in that failed, and he defended it almost perfectly. But then as the game dragged on, Snoot actually managed to bring it back and win that game. I think those kinds of games are way more crushing on you, because you lost a game that you should have won, so it makes you feel like, wow, I think I'm actually the worst player in this series, you know? Whereas, like, if you just lose to a cheese or whatever, it's like, like, oh, like, that sucked or whatever, but I can still win, you know? Versus, like, if you lose, like, a full-on legitimate game, like a 100% legitimate macro game with no gimmicks, then it's like, damn, like, you know, like, I think I'm actually, like, not better than this guy. I think it changes the way things happen so much. So, I think that APOC, even though he lost the game to a cheese, I mean, like you said, he won a straight-up game. Like, really convincingly. So I don't think APOC feels terrible here.
Yeah, I think he still feels okay, and look what we have. Another proxy from INnoVation.
Oh, that's pretty ballsy. We do see the racks before gas by APOC here. Does a single Reaper defeat proxy 2 racks? Is he able to kite a lot, or...?
A proxy 2 racks? He's only doing 1 racks. He's doing proxy Reaper, I think.
Oh, yeah, he does, because the gas goes up. Well, that's kind of awkward.
And
and it gets scouted. Is the SCV gonna die? Wow, an INnoVation is auto GG's. Can we be real, please? Wow.
What a flip of events.
I'm getting tired of pushing all these overlay buttons. Unmuting.
Yeah, that. Well, I think APOC's feeling pretty good right now, then.
What a win. That feels so good. When I was in MLG, I played some kid that cheesed me the first game really hard, and I was like so mad. And after that first game, like I went so fucking tryhard. The next map was like that really big one, Frost or whatever. And I was like micro, and like I had like my hatchery hotkey to like 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I was like spamming my fucking shit. I was like in the zone. I wrecked shit out of him that game. And then in the next game, we played Habitation Station. My first Overlord, I sent it straight fucking down, just straight down on the map, and I caught his proxy racks that he was building. He GG'd instantly. It was a really good feeling. So I know how APOC feels. Right?
Right.
That was in my round of like 1024 MLG, my Destiny experiences.
Huh.
So okay, I guess we're up to 2-2. Best of 7 requires 4 wins to win, so at least 2 more games here.
Basic math.
Good math.
Catalina's gonna be our next map.
All right, we'll wait for him to get set up. We'll go ahead and read this. This is from. Well, I don't know if I want to read the first name and second or last name. I'll just read the comments. Destiny, good to hear from you. My computer building advice is: what is the best motherboard and CPU to upgrade my PC? She has all the relatively new parts all around, but my motherboard and CPU are ancient, about 7 to 8 years. I got this overpriced Alienware when I was 13. I am 21 now. Needless to say, she is still a beast. 8 years old, still a beast. Okay, one of the most prestigious CPUs at the time, and I'm just really nervous about compatibility with my old school case, new style motherboard, brackets, etc. The general transition, how long of an undertaking? New Windows version, I'm really worried about switching, I hate all of them. Do I need to upgrade power supply too? As for the motherboard and CPU, I've heard you talk about only needing i5s, etc. This is more of a lust for power situation. Money isn't really a factor, but at the same time not being ridiculous. Hoping to incorporate a Titan GPU in the near future, or something at that level. Any additional recommended gear, please let me know. What kind of Alienware? And then he links the Windows performance. Oh man. This guy has all the latest and greatest parts. I see a GTX 550 Ti. Wow. I'm not sure what to say. An AMD Phenom 2? Oh my god. This is like ancient.
Yeah, it's pretty ancient.
I love you, dude. I don't know what your case looks like, but I think I would probably just go with a completely new system. I don't know what kind of power supplies I don't know what kind of power supplies the Alienwares come with them at stock, but if you've only got a 550 Ti and the Phenom 2 loaded in there, that power supply could be really skimpy. You could probably get by with, what, like a 400, 450 watt. I don't know. The older AMD chips were really power hungry. I'm not sure. I would get a whole new system, dog. But that's just me. I wonder if he's even listening. I don't know if any of the... What if I'm just giving out this advice and they're not even listening?
Yeah.
He's also got
probably not.
Yeah, maybe. Whatever. He's also got 16 gigs of RAM, which is a little bit unnecessary, but... He has a really sick Windows performance score. Windows gave him a 7.2.
That's pretty good.
A quick note about graphics cards. Wow, I'm glad I don't have any. I'm probably never going to have a parts supplier or sponsor for any of these tournaments. Guys, there's no reason. Don't buy the Titan and don't buy the Titan Black Edition. There are certain graphics cards and things that come out that you should never ever really have. They're like the things that like you see them and as soon as you see them you instantly identify that person is probably like really stupid. Titan cards are one of those things, except for maybe when like the Titans first launched, although as soon as the 780s were announced, you probably shouldn't have been buying a Titan at that point. And even now, like the 780 Ti's are okay, but I think you can outperform a 780 Ti with like SLI 770s or Crossfire 280Xs. I mean, you should, I don't know, if you're spending like more than $400 or $500 on a GPU, usually you're better off crossfiring like the mid-high range cards. But I mean, it depends. Look at benchmarks, check that shit out. Yeah, don't buy Titans. Don't buy Titan Black Editions, please. You shouldn't be spending that much money on that kind of stuff, in my opinion.
Good advice.
He's the caster. Should we try again?
Yeah, I guess. Everyone deserves a second chance.
I can't. He's
oh, well, if he's not joining, fuck it.
Well, is it because he got, like, removed from game? Can he not join anymore if you get removed? I thought you can't.
No, you can.
Oh, well.
Right?
I don't know, guys. We're waiting. Oh, God, this Alienware case.
Why not just message him?
Tom V, are you there? Oh, wow. Apparently Naruto knows way more about this game than I do. I guess it wasn't supposed to be Proxy. It wasn't supposed to be Proxy Weaver, it was supposed to be Proxy Marauder.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Oh, and he's saying that even if the even if that Rax fails earlier on, he can lift and just go gas first factory and expand. Oh. Why don't I write INnoVation GG then? Do you think INnoVation?
I don't know.
Do you think he just doesn't care? Do you think he's disrespecting my tournament?
That could be.
Chad.
You should ask him.
Do you think he's disrespecting my tournament?
I think he is.
Oh, Chad, I just realized that I closed all my windows so that I could turn on my air conditioner, but I didn't turn on the air conditioner, so it's getting really hot in my room.
Well, why don't you turn on the air conditioner?
You're right, Chad. After this game, I will. No, I disconnected from the game. Why? Did you disconnect?
No.
What the why?
I don't know. You want me to tell him to rehost?
Yeah, rehost, please. Hey, to the guys in chat talking about how, like, Crossfire has issues and SLI has issues, please, that was, like, 5 or 10 years ago where, like, Crossfire, or, like, 5 or 6 years ago where Crossfire and SLI had a ton of issues. There are so many day zero drivers that are released for Crossfire and SLI. Please don't act like trying to do that is, like, some magic voodoo science. Everything with computer technology is, like, made for idiots these days. Overclocking is retardedly easy. Hell, even, like, your motherboards actually these days come with, like, overclocking presets. You don't have to even mess with the base clock. You just have to mess with the multiplier. There's so much easier stuff with computers today. Please don't act like SLIing or crossband cards is like super difficult, okay? Don't be scared to buy 2 graphics cards, guys. God gave you 2 balls, not 1 ball. And they work together. That's really, I don't know where I'm going with that analogy. Anyway, they're remaking the game. You know what, guys? This is a great opportunity right now to talk to you about my Eve Corporation, okay? If you ever wanted to get into the game Eve...
God.
Try out destiny.gg/Eve. You ever read about all those big epic space battles? You ever read about how all the cool shit that you can do in that game? I'm here to tell you that Eve is actually boring as fuck. It's not exciting. It's probably one of the most stagnated games I've ever played in my entire life. The space sovereignty system is completely fucking broken, and the 2 major coalitions are too scared to ever engage in any activity that will result in significant loss for either side. It's probably one of the worst games ever. However, if you want to dive into it, feel free to join me and my corporation, Nanashi no Gemu. That's NANASHI space no space GEEMU. Wow, guys, you can look us up in game. You can join us. We'll take noobs. We'll train you how to exercise your spreadsheets in space. It'll be fucking awesome. Make sure when you sign up for the game, you sign up at destiny.gg/eve. I'll give you 200 million ISK. That's in-game currency, so you can buy shit if you sign up under my referral. Wow, there you go. How was that promotion? I told my corp I would do recruiting.
That was pretty sick. You were honest.
I had such high hopes for that game going into it, but now that I've started playing, it's like MMORPG, so I'm like a little bit sucked in, and it's like, fuck me, you know?
Lame.
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
Anyway. Are we ready? Are we doing this?
Wait, yep.
This game 5, right?
It's been so long. I don't know. We ready?
Yeah. Okay, while the game's loading, we're gonna turn my air conditioner. I'll be right back so that my computer doesn't like overheat and die.
Alright. Alright, solo cast this shit. Catalina. God, I hate this map of Protoss.